Hi guys, I'm Bulbetto, and welcome to Citadel Forged with Fire, the full release of the game. Now I'm playing on one of the official servers, Leafwood Vale I think it's called, with 3 times the gala rates. So the servers have been wiped, and we are starting from scratch. And I remember spending a long time gathering stuff. So to be honest, 3 times the XP as well, I guess. I thought 3 times the gala rates was probably a handy thing to have. Ooh. Welcome to Ignis, young wizard. This is a dangerous place and you'll need to be prepared. It is my job to make sure you're able to survive beyond the safety of our magic shield. First, you must be able to identify the resources you will use to craft weapons, clothing, spells, potions, and your home. Find and collect stones and wood from the forest. I will use these resources to craft your very first weapon. That's alright. We'll do that. Ta-da! Let's add carry capacity. That will increase health. And mana. Why not? So we've got an axe. So we've got our main weapon slot, and we've got another 3 weapon slots that we can switch between. Got the spell book, crafting, our knowledge tree, the houses, and tamed creatures, none of which we have. Now that you have some protection on hand, go out and collect some crowberries, ghost orchids and mushrooms. I will make them into a salad for you on your return, on your next adventure. Right. So that's ghost orchid. Now you need lots of that size. These little stones just give you little tutorial tips these days. Now you can usually find the stuff you need for the starter quests within the starting bit. Just lying around. I don't really need more rune crystal. But more mushrooms is handy. We'll just explore our surroundings as we go. B for build mode. So that's the map, with all the world we can see around us at the moment. There's a fast travel tower there, which we will unlock. So each of the starter locations has a fast travel portal, like this. Once you've unlocked it, it's like that. And when you've unlocked more than one, you can fast travel between them. Or indeed, you can fast travel to them. Full stop. So, oh come on, scroll the map. Can I actually pick up the fast travel marker? It's a bit tricky to get the fast travel marker because I'm so close to it. But once you've activated them, you can click on them on the map to go to them. It's a beautiful game. I'm trying not to kill myself falling up. Right, I can't immediately see any of the plants in my vicinity. That's a mana pool. That's a health pool. And respectively they recharge your mana or health. I don't really want to go far looking for these plants because we're very, very squishy at the moment. Oh, we certainly don't want to mess with the boar. They're quite unpleasantly aggressive. Tab changes to third person. But I've got to remember not to do that whilst I've got shift open because that brings up the Steam menu. Let's have a bit trundle around. See if it's a bit safer down this way. We're on a PvE server because PvE is my preference. So we need to gather the basic resources, but ideally not get killed in the process. There's another pig over there. I haven't played since the release, but the pigs always used to be incredibly vicious. So kind of best avoided at this point in the game. There's another one, good grief. They are everywhere. Not having much luck finding the crowberry. You need lots of yellow pine for clothing though, so it doesn't hurt to pick up some. There's somebody's house. suppose Crowberry does still exist in the game. One of the troubles I have is that I'm colourblind, and they've picked a colour for the ghost for the Crowberry that really doesn't stand out well at all. So sometimes I could be running past Crowberry and... Aha, we got some. Not sure what was going on behind me, but I'm not turning around to find out. There's some Crowberry. You do need lots of that stuff because you use it to make the basic food stuff, which restores your mana and health a bit. So you need to have a constant supply of that to restore your mana until you can make yourself a mana regenerating ring. But won't be able to do that really until we've got a base and wow, it gets dark at night. Until you got a base and the various crafting tables to make foodstuffs. Rings even. So we'll be reliant on the food for a little while to come. So we'll go back and we'll hand this quest in, because we've gathered everything that was asked of us. I did I miss some around here? There's usually some knocking around immediately outside the cave, but perhaps that's changed. Right. Cool. What's the next quest? Collect one nature's essence which can be found around the green acid pools. Okay. So that's some more carry capacity. Now, I've got 15 points, so let's unlock something. Now, I've got to be honest, I like the staff. So if you're a wizard, you should be able to... You should have a wand or a staff, something like that description. Let's do that. What I'm after being able to do is the magic ring, because that adds 1 mana. That essentially means when you're gathering stuff, the +1 mana offsets the -1 mana of gathering. So that's really handy. What else have we got? Let's put a point into foodstuffs. Building. Wood floors, wood walls. A throne, because otherwise your building decays. Storage chest, because otherwise you can't store anything. Fire pit for cooking. Forge is fairly essential. So is a workbench. So is a tailoring bench. So I think that's what we're doing with our points so far. Now where's the nearest acid pool? Just to the north. So if we head out this door, Oops, I keep forgetting that tab's not inventory. Crafting. I can make a staff of the forest. Let's craft 2 staffs of the forest. The next thing after this I'll need to do is put points into clothing, because clothing is essential in the game. It boosts all of your stats massively, much more so than leveling up does. So without clothing you're... well, we've got the starter sort of underwear type outfit, but without clothing you're very, very squishy. Squishy, squishy. So there's an acid pool. Don't want to fall into that. We've got some nature's essence, that's awesome. Now the levelling on the 3 times multiplier is very fast at the outset, but later on in the game we'll be very happy that we've got a 3 times multiplier. Let's have a look. Let's add some more carry capacity. Our staffs, so that does less damage than our stone head axe, and they've both got critical chance of 4. That does slightly more damage, so we'll pop that in our secondary slot. We've got another point to spend. We'll put that on carry capacity as well, because I'm already nearly at carry capacity. Now the fresh berry salad, we'll pop that on R. So that means now I can just press R on the keyboard and that'll use a fresh berry salad. How do we make those? Crafting. Fresh berry salad requires 4 crowberries, so that's what we're really short of. But we'll keep crafting those because they're essential for spell casting. Until, like I say, until we've got a ring that regenerates our mana, we're going to need lots of that fresh berry salad. There's a G to switch between weapons, it is. Oh, it wants us to assign the 3 points that we've got. Wow. Let's look at clothing. We are going to need some basic clothing fairly early doors. Oh, that requires 2 points. Okay. That'll just require a point when we get to level 9, so that's okay. Let's for the crafting menu. We can craft cloth. Yeah, out of... Right, so let's set all that cloth off crafting. Then we should be able to make ourselves some clothes. And actually, let's go back to the let's look at spells. No, first off, let's equip our other stuff of the forest to there. And let's go to the spell book. So, I don't want anything on the melee weapon actually. Let's leave that and change to one of the stuffs. So we're on this melee weapon. Let's pick this one, the left mouse button. That's the area of effect. Projectile. Let's go projectile. We're on arcane. We're not really adding anything to it. Okay. Projectile. Yeah. Okay, not sure why that's not working. We'll go and hand in the quest. Well, you can really feel the power of those essences. While you were away, I found this great little wand in an abandoned home not far from here. Solomon's Wand, I believe it's called. I also found these light and dark essences inside an abandoned chest. You may even be able to learn a new way to harvest raw materials, tame creatures or steal health by crafting with the resources. Cool. Let's keep on adding carry capacity because that's what we're going to be short of. Might as well pop that in there. Now then. So a nature's spell. It's utility. Does it want me to put something in the post it in the spell slots? I don't know. Okay, go. We've chosen the skull. Put something there. We've got utility. Craft spell. Right, I'm not sure why that was being so fussy. So we'll create an extraction spell, right, okay. Right, that's what I was trying to do before. I don't know what I was clicking on wrong that I couldn't do it before. So, want some stuff? Well, we'll set that. Completed the quest already. Oh no, we need more wood. Okay. No wood just lying around in here? I must have picked it all up. Right, we'll right click with the extraction spell. And we will collect wood. Oh, it's giving me other stuff as well. It's interesting. So my mana is gradually declining. Quite gradually, it's not too bad. But if I press R, that'll use one of my fresh berry salads. And that will restore my mana. And also give me a buff that restores my mana on an ongoing basis. But just for a little bit. So we'll collect a bit of wood and a bit of stone. Not much point in collecting too much stone yet because I can't build with it. But I don't really want to leave a part stone. Oh, some iron ore. That's interesting. You didn't used to get iron ore out of basic stones. Or anything but wood up out of trees, so. Cool. There we go, we've got a hat. So let's put our hat on. And what does that do for us? It's 11 armour and not much else. Okay. Killer wild boar. Looks like it's you on me, Piggy. Now it used to be killer deer. The trouble with killer deer is they run away. Boars are incredibly aggressive animals. Or again, at least they were. I haven't played since the release, so this is as new to me as it is to you. Yeah, let's walk, let's run. Not sure what that sound is. Sounds like somebody killing something, doesn't it? But oh, there's a skeleton. Level 10. Let's give it a go. We do not want to get trapped in a corner. Phew. 2 bones. Okay, that was not good for our health. There's a deer. Oh, there's a pig. Which I think is attacking the deer, is it? I was just going for a run. Right, we need our health to be back up top to be able to take on a pig. It's only level 1, but they're quite violent. we make any more fresh berry salads? Let's have a look. Foodstuffs. I can make one. Okay. It's quite a slow process getting your health back. I don't want to wait too long to kill this pig, so if we manage a level 10 skeleton with our full health, we ought to be able to take on a level 1 pig with half health. Oh, that aggroed the other pig as well. That's unfortunate. Oh, good grief, there's a whole horde of pigs. If you're going to attack me, piggy. Oh, that's the fairy, I can hear it tinkling in the background. I can't take on a skeleton, I'm pretty sure I can't take on a fairy. Or sprite, or whatever they're called, I can never remember. Oh, there's a pig. Right. We've completed the quest anyway. Let's up our carry capacity again. Got 7 points. Ooh, primitive magic ring. We will learn that. Clothing, level 10. I'm going to need 2 points, 4 points, 6 points. I think we're getting 3 points per level, so I'll have to leave 3 points. Oh, we can make a broomstick at level 10 and a saddle. Okay, we won't use any more points until we're level 10. Craft some more cloth. And we'll see if we can't make ourselves some better armour. Not that it'll be amazing, but it'll be better than what we have now. In fact, let's do that. Let's see if we can make some woodland cloth hats. Right, let's just try making 2 of those and see how we get on. The clothing has a random number generation thing to it, so you can make several lots of the same thing, and one will be better than the rest. So it's worth making several different versions of things. Done that. The way to any wizard's heart is through their stomach. Use your knowledge panel to unlock the fire pit found on the structures panel under utilities. The fire pit will be the centre of your culinary world. Once you've unlocked the fire pit, open your building menu. This will show you where and what you are able to build, as well as the cost of the structure. I don't want to tend to all the fires wizards leave behind, so when you're ready, select the fire pit and place it outside of the shield wall. So we just need to place a fire pit. But we've got to do that outside of the shield. That should be easy enough to do. So it's just kind of teaching you the build menu as much as anything. And it is B for build. Can we build here? I think is it not classed as magic? Oh. Okay. Oh, it's changed the menu system. That's really quite confusing. Okay. This is a no build zone. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I think these 3 tokens here need some sort of explanatory word beside them. They're new. Just having 3 tokens doesn't really tell you a great deal, does it? Interact with fire pit. Well, actually, all I need to do is put it down. That completed the quest. And actually, can I pick it up again or destroy it or something? No, I can't do anything to it. It'll just decay over time because it's not by a structure with a throne. So, that's fair enough. I would just prefer to destroy it so I'm not leaving my junk lying around on the server. You can see the fast travel locations unlocked in the up there. Cool. Very neat looking. So she's giving me some raw elk meat and some salt. What's the next quest? Make 3 salted elk. Okay. I should have paid more attention to where I put my fire pit. So once you've placed a throne, then you get a marker on the map that shows you where your throne is. And if you store your stuff by your throne, then you've got an easy way to locate everything. So that was fire pit. Oh, what do I need to craft? Salted elk. There we go, that'll take a moment. So whilst it's doing that, let's have a look. So we've got a woodland cloth tunic, a basic one, and we've got a good one, an epic one. So that's 24 health, 7 magic 5%, 19 mana and critical chance 1, and that's 24 health. So we shall equip that. And my health, and when I do that, my health and mana here will change. So there you go. We're tougher, we can do more damage. Just everything essentially is improved. Let's see. Now there's a little bag there, I don't know if you can just about see it. Press E, interact to loot, we can pick up loot all. Then we'll go back and complete this quest. So what we'll do is we'll complete this quest and then we'll call it an episode, and I will go and collect a whole load of resources. We'll find somewhere to call home in the short term, and we'll build ourselves a little base with a tailoring bench and a forge and all that kind of thing, and we'll do that bit on camera. But even with the resource multiplier on 3 times, I still think it'll be good to collect the resources off camera. Your training is complete. Go beyond the cities and venture into the woods. Dum dum dum. So off out into the world we shall go. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time back in Citadel Forged with Fire. Awesome.